Hello everyone, welcome back to Periwinkle Dream Studio. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys a brief update on how my first month in my 2026 Common Planner went, as well as give you guys a flip through of everything that I got up to in this planner. So my daily spreads, my weekly spreads, and as well as what I did for all the other sections of this planner. So let's get started. For this first page, it's a overview of the year and it has calendars for each month. And what I do with this is I do a rate my day. So I do from 1 to 5 stars. And as you can see for January, I had mostly 3-star days and then I had some 4 and 5 ones sprinkled in, which is not too bad. I didn't have any 1 or 2 star days. For this next section, I do a word of day, and I'll probably blur this out, but I basically think of a word that demonstrates how I'm feeling that day, and I write it out, and I use my sparkly brown ink because it makes me happy. So that's probably what I'll do for the rest of the year. I really liked that, and I kept up with it. Now for this quarterly section, like most other people, I use this as a habit tracker, and then I use the top portion as my top 3 priorities for that month. And then on this side, I started using it for my monthly reflections, as well as some good memories that I would like to remember and reflect on as the year progresses. Those don't really get filled out until the end of the month, so I don't have anything down for February, obviously. But for January, it's all filled out, and I actually kept up with all of my habit trackers for the month of January, which I'm super proud of. I usually always skip a day or so or more in my other planners, but this year I am working on consistency, and I'm happy to report that I'm doing very well. All right, for my monthly section, here's how everything turned out. It's super busy, super chaotic, but it's just the way I like it. There's a lot of stickers. I made my own sticker kit for this, of course, and it was a cozy theme. My character Kiki is sitting on the couch, and she fell asleep reading her book, cuddling her teddy bear. So there's teddy bears and things sprinkled throughout the spread to kind of match that. I didn't get everything done on my lists, but that's okay. At the bottom here, I put my accomplishments, and then on the other side, which is probably blurred out for you guys, I put my improvements, which are things that I can improve upon throughout the next month or over the course of the year. As far as what goes on into the different boxes for the month, it's basically just random thoughts, random little things that I want to make sure I remember that aren't really part of my memory planning, if that makes sense. I also keep track of things I need to do, so like errands, if I have any appointments. My crochet class is listed here. I also put some accomplishments down, my first items that I crocheted here, some bills that are due. Things that I've done that I want to keep track of. Again, like I sent off my pen pal's letter. I like to keep track when I send it and when she sends me one, so I know whose turn it is and I don't make her wait too long between the letters and whatnot. So things like that. On Saturday, since that's the day I do Bible study, I also put a scripture. I do major chores that I want to get completed, things like that. So it's a really nice way for me to see the entire month in one spread, and I think it looks pretty nice. Moving on to the weeklies. This was the first weekly in this planner, and this was the week that encompassed December. So this first half is December and the second half is February. So I didn't end up making a sticker kit for this. I used a leftover Hobonichi cousin sticker kit that I had in my collection, and I tried to cut it to size and it ripped, but it's fine. I think this looks fine. I got a hang of how I wanted to use this section, and you all saw this video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the cards above, as well as the video of me setting up this monthly section. I also filmed that for you all. So I'll link those videos here, probably the playlist. And basically the way I am doing this is I'm using this as a memory plan. So it's kind of like a what I did in the day, but I only pick out the most important things that I did, or the things that I want to remember the most about what I did. So for example, I went to the movies here with my dad and I put that down. There was a new H-E-B opening and we went there. We got some roses for my mom. So this is how I'm using this. I also put the weather at the top. I forgot that day, but it's too late to go back. I have some stickers in the sticker kits that I make. This was the first sticker kit of the month, and it was a planner sticker themed sticker kit, if that makes sense. This one is a habit tracker. These two are trackers as well, but I track my screen time and then what time I go to sleep at night. And then here is a little section for me to do a list. And this one is a week at a glance, and I usually use that for the major chores I want to do. At the bottom of the section, I use that for gratitude, and I try to put it down at least one thing that I'm grateful for each and every single day. So that's the first week. The second week, I did another cozy theme, and it's her reading by the fireplace. It's got some darker colors, which I am a fan of pastels, but I actually really like the spread. I like how warm it looks. It just is really nice to me. The next one was the same exact kit as the one for the monthly. I decided that I will turn these monthly kits into weekly kits as well, because that's one less kit that I have to design myself. This week I didn't really do the chores or the screen time. I might go back and fill this in, but I didn't do any chores that week because I wasn't feeling my best. So I probably did like, the usual washing dishes and whatnot, but I didn't do anything major that needed to be listed or recorded. So this is the last week. So this was last week, and I will be filming the first week of February. So stay tuned for that video. It should be out the second week of February. But this one is a sticker kit. This one is called Mellow Music, and she's in her bed. She's listening to her music. She's got her earbuds in, and she has on her face mask. So basically, she's relaxing to the max. So for this one, the colors I thought I wouldn't like again, but I think it looks better on this than it did in the actual sticker kit. I really like how this one turned out. I am now getting the hang of how I want these to look. My handwriting with using this new pen, I'm figuring that out as well, so my handwriting doesn't look as terrible, as well as I'm getting the hang of not smudging it. So I look forward to filling out the weekly section for the rest of the year, because I now know how I like to do this. I've got more stickers that I designed, so the majority of the stickers on this page are stickers that I've drawn. So that makes me really, really proud. Okay, so now for the last final section that's probably going to take the longest. It's the daily sections. And I do daily journaling. I utilize a lot of supplies. I already made a video, which I'll link in the cards here, about all the supplies that I'll be using this year. And between all those supplies, I'm able to create very different and unique spreads for each 2 days. I do my spreads in 2-day sets because that makes it easier for me. I will be making a video on how to do some quick and easy spreads using washi tape, stickers, whatever you have, so stay tuned for those as well. You can go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, if you feel like it. But I really enjoyed my planner this year. Basically, the last 3 years, I've been using a Hobonichi cousin, and as we all know, those have those quotes on the bottom, and it takes up a good amount of space, and then the colors also are a bit distracting. So I've been really enjoying using my Sterling Ink Common Planner because it's more basic. It's basically just a blank page with the grid. There's no dates, there's no quotes, there's no colors, and so I've been able to utilize all the space on a page for one, and two, I've been able to make sure that my spreads look exactly how I like them to look without anything distracting, taking away from my spreads, and I really love that. If you see anything that is blurred, that just means it was personal and I didn't really want anyone on the internet to read it. Also, you may notice I have a heck of a lot of teddy bear stickers because I really like teddy bear stuff, so don't mind that. I really feel like I've gotten the hang of daily journaling. There were 3 days that I did skip because I was really tired, but I went the next day and I journaled and back journaled, I guess you can call it, so that I wouldn't miss any days. That's just a personal prerogative, but this planner makes it easy that if you do end up skipping, it won't be that noticeable because you can date the pages however you want. I was able to use up a lot of my stickers. That is a goal for this year, is to use up as many of my stickers and washi tape rolls as I possibly can because I have way too many and I would like to dwindle down my stash. So I've been kind of letting myself go crazy with all the stationery that I put on these pages. I've been experimenting with ripped paper, with different headers. I basically just gotten the hang of things. And again, I'll be making a video showing you guys what I've learned and ways you can make your planner look cute as well and put your own spin on things. So that's all for this video. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing, but only if you want to. And with that being said, you never have to be the best, just try your best, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye friends!